Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as the links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets and Deebo Samuel, okay? There is a ton of rumors flying about this guy and where he can end up, at this point, There's so many teams, vying for his services behind the scenes and trying to make moves and make trades. And let me tell you something. The New York Jets are also kind of in the center of a lot of those rumors swirling about him. So we're going to discuss that. We're going to be talking about him. We're going to be talking about the New York Jets and some of the options that, we can end up giving up to get this guy and just talking about some of the impact that he can have on the Jets. Now, before I talk about that, I want to give a little bit of this background to this situation because, listen, there was so much talk about Deebo Samuel and the Niners kind of relationship being fractured for a little bit. And people were trying to figure out where the rumors are coming from. Like, what is going on? Why is there so many people talking about, the situation with Deebo and the Niners is one to look at? Because, again, he's coming up into a year where this is a contract year for him. And everyone was saying, hey, the Niners are going to try to get it done. The Niners are going to try to get it done. Keep him a Niner for years to come. But the deal just never seemed to be able to get done. And then we started to hear more and more and more as things got spun up. And then out of nowhere, boom, Deebo comes out, publicly asks for a trade. And then the rumors really started swirling. Now, according to reports, Deebo had internally asked for a trade far before it actually became public. So there was already issues where he told them, listen, I'm done. I don't want to be here. I'm ready to move on, okay? Now, the Niners had tried to work out deals with him to keep him a Niner. They had, were trying to work out offers and things like that, but they just could not, get things done with Deebo. He was just not interested whatsoever. He was constantly saying, listen, I'm done. I want out of here, right? Now, then the rumors started swirling about why. What is going on? What is the reason why he doesn't want to be there? One of these things that came out is he does not like his usage within this offense that the Niners are running. He doesn't like it. One of the things he doesn't like the most, he does not like being utilized as a running back within that offense at all. Now, again, Deebo had 77 catches for over 1,400 yards. Phenomenal season. But he also had 59 carries for 365 yards. He feels like, as a running back, he's taking a beating, and he does not want that for his body. He feels like he's a guy that should be utilized as a wide receiver, which is, what he is. He should be utilized on the outside more and just, let free and allowed to go make plays. He does not want to be utilized as a back. There's supposedly other reasons as well, but nobody knows. He said, hey, it's between, his agent knows, he knows, and the Niners know what goes on. But they just kind of threw out that he didn't like his usage, but there's supposedly, again, other reasons as well. So here we're sitting where at this point he's publicly requested a trade. There was some talk that the Niners were not looking to trade him. They don't have to either. They do not have to do that. There was a lot of talk that the Niners were not going to look to trade him. But again, the rumors are swirling that the Niners are taking offers because they understand that, hey, this guy is probably not going to be here. Like, he's never going to play for us. He wants to walk. Every single time that there's anything posted on his Instagram or anything like that, he's already, posted messages as well, basically saying he's ready to go. Like, we've got to take something, right? So when you look at the teams that are vying for his services, when you look at them, there's a couple. But let me tell you something. The New York Jets right now, I think, are in the driver's seat. Why? We have the capital. We have the capital to make the move for him. We have the general manager that can get the job done. Joe Douglas has been aggressive trying to grab offensive weapons out here. Tyreek Hill, if you look at that situation, right? Joe Douglas was in on that. If he values a guy, if he feels like you're going to come here and better this offense, if he feels like you're going to come here and help Zach Wilson, he's going to attack with the right capital. And we have picks to do that as well. Now, again, I know a lot of people talk about the Tyreek Hill package, you know, the 2 seconds and a third and trying to rope those guys in with the Niners. But from what the new rumors that we're constantly hearing and the reports, that the Niners would be, you know, more than open to making a move for the 10th pick in the first round, which is the pick that we own there. And there's a lot of talk that the New York Jets are in, you know, with the Niners on Deebo because we're willing to give up that 10th pick. So that's the thing that's surfacing out there, that the New York Jets are willing to give up the 10th pick for Deebo Samuel. I'd have no issue doing that whatsoever. Okay, if I was the general manager, I'd get that done. And that would be the end of it. Because let me tell you something. You get a guy like Deebo Samuel in this building with Corey Davis, with Elijah Moore, with Braxton Berrios. Boy, let me tell you. What more could Zach Wilson ask for? I mean, at this point, what more could he really ask for? And again, whatever Deebo is asking for contractually, if he wants $25 million, we have the cap room to do that. No problem. No problem. So he would be a great fit here. Now, again, the New York Jets have competition in this race for Deebo, as usual, right? Things just don't come easy here, all right? There is some competition in this race for Deebo. According to rumors, there's other teams that are in on it as well. There's a lot of talk about the Patriots. Now, the Patriots, they got Mac Jones. That offense is really looking to continue to grow. They did spend a lot of cash, you know, in the past as well, but they can still continue to spend with Deebo. And again, the Patriots have a long history of being able to make out deals. They have the capital to make a move too. They could give up, you know, some picks as well to be right in on it. So that's another team to watch. You look at the Eagles as well. The Eagles supposedly are in on this Deebo situation too. Let me tell you something. You add Deebo and then Smith as well within their offense. Whew, that's explosive there with the Eagles. And the big thing about the Eagles as well is they have the capital. They have 2 first-round picks in this draft. They have, you know, other picks as well they can give up in future drafts as well. They have the capital to really, you know, bid and make a move. So this is another team that we've got to look out for. There's also a lot of discussion about the Packers also being in the race for Deebo Smith as well. Again, they just lost, you know, Devontae Adams. And so I'm pretty sure they're looking around trying to find somebody to kind of fill that role, you know, within their offense, continue to build and give their offense weapons. So maybe they bring Deebo in because they have some capital as well as far as picks, and maybe he ends up taking the deal that they would have given Devontae Adams because they were going to give Devontae a really good deal, but he decided to move on. So there's a lot of discussion about this situation. It's fluid. Even if you look at Deebo, he's liking comments of, you know, from fans that are, you know, that are Cowboys fans even, that are talking about how good he would look in a Cowboys jersey. He's liked those comments publicly on his social media. There's so much discussion surrounding Deebo Samuel right now. It is insane. Okay, but let me tell you something. Joe Douglas, I believe, is going to be extremely aggressive, and it's going to be very interesting to see if he's going to be able to close this deal and get this big-time receiver in here. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. What are your thoughts about Deebo Samuel? What are your thoughts about the New York Jets possibly adding Deebo Samuel? What would you be willing to give up? Is the 10th pick in the first round, would you give that up for Deebo Samuel? I want to hear from you folks. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.